31 News.
7:45 on your Friday. Christmas right around the corner, and giving gifts is what makes the holiday season so magical. But wrapping gifts, surprisingly, can take a toll on your body. It's not something that first comes to mind.
But there are some precautions that you can take. So we have doctors Jacob and Mara here from Wellbeing's Chiropractic Family Health. They're joining us with some wrapping tips. You know what I do for wrapping? I put it in a bag or I put a bow on it and say, here you go.
Well, that's not going to cut
But
it.
it's not as fun. Folks want to wrap up. So thanks for coming in this morning. Happy
Absolutely.
holidays. And what are some tips that we can follow? Megan's going to wrap a present, but we have Dr. Mara on the ground here showing kind of the wrong way to do it.
So a lot of people are going to be scrambling with the marathon wrapping sessions. You just don't think that you could be doing your body harm doing this.
No, but we're not usually sitting on the floor for long periods, right? And so all of a sudden now we're wrapping gifts for hours, and you can see how her hips and her low back, she's stooping over, her
Straining.
neck is bent over, and that's going to put a lot of stress and strain on neck, back, and we actually hear it in the office. People are complaining about neck and back pain and wrist and
just repetition, sitting the wrong way.
because it's been they've been there for a long period of time.
So what should we do?
Well, there is no perfect position, right? So let's vary it up. Let's use maybe a bar stool or something high.
So you should be wrapping at a table, not sitting down?
Yeah, this or a table. You could be sitting in a comfortable chair, but not on the ground at the same level of the package.
But
where
most
you're
people
stooped
do
over.
wrap on the ground. When you think about it, listening to Christmas music and wrapping all the presents before they put it under the tree, is there anything you can do while sitting in a position that's maybe better than others?
If you have to sit.
If you're forced to sit, take breaks.
Okay.
And then you can actually stretch out a little bit,
Yeah.
you know, in between. So if you're bent over or stooped over for a long period of time, maybe you're going to extend your head back or, you know, stretch out your back and walk around a little bit.
That's all good tips right there. And you mentioned, I didn't even think of this as an issue, but people come into the office every year.
They actually come into the office, yes. And so most of these pains and discomforts, they're going to go away in a short amount of time. But if it's to stick around for, you know, a day or a couple of days, this may be a sign that there's a structural issue. And that's, as chiropractors, Dr. Mara and I, look at the structure of the spine and how it relates to people's health.
Well, it's just so unusual because you don't think someone will walk in and say, oh, I threw out my back, I was wrapping presents.
I've
you know?
heard a lot of things.
I'm sure you've heard a lot.
Look at Megan with her wrapping skills right here.
Okay,
she has it going on. So great tips from Dr. Jacob and Dr. Mara talking about wrap standing up if you can. But if you do feel that sore back, go visit them. You guys are over at 20th and Wadsworth.
In North Lakewood.
Merry Christmas, Drew.
Thanks so much. My favorite part of the holidays, unwrapping the gift. What'd you give me, man?
I don't even know what I got you.
A bionic bug. That's what I wanted.
Just for the inner kid in you.
Thanks, Dr.
Thank guys for coming.
Dr.
Thank
Mara.
you.
Thanks for coming in. All right, 7